Hello and welcome back to Podium Pop. My name is Celine. I'm here with my co-host Gracie, and today we have a special episode for you all. This week we did not have any races to recap as far as IndyCar or Formula One. So this week we are going to be talking about how we prep for us to go to races, because in just a couple of days, me and Gracie will be leaving to go to COTA for the U.S. Grand Prix. We're very, very excited. It's our second Formula One race. It'll be our sixth race of the year. So we're just going to talk a little bit about how we prep for it, what we do. We're still a little bit, we're still kind of newbies. So if you have any suggestions, definitely still let us know. But that's what we're going to go over this episode. Before we get started, make sure you're following us on social media. Go follow us on TikTok. Go follow us on Instagram. We will be posting a lot of content from while we are in Austin. So make sure you're following us to keep up with everything.
Our quick right away stuff you'll see will be on our Instagram story. So definitely do that, and then day recaps will be on TikTok at the end of the day.
Yep.
Give us a follow.
So let's go ahead and pop the bottle and get right into today's episode.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get started. What are we doing for COTA?
What are we doing? I think before we talk about what we're doing for COTA, we need to talk about the iconic double disqualification from Lewis and Charles last year.
And the way that has changed society
and led to so much.
It's crazy.
Is insane.
Give us a little bit of a recap.
So last year at the race, Max won. Lewis got second. Both Charles and Lewis got disqualified after the race. Then that led to Charles and Lewis posting a joint Instagram picture. Everybody was loving it. And that was the first we really saw of them. Obviously, they're friends, but that's a lot when people do the Lewis to Ferrari stuff. They're always this was the start of it all. This drama bonded them.
It definitely it made an impact, and I do think that the talks of Lewis going to Ferrari were already happening at that point. There had to have been, but I think it just really was a good bonding moment for them. Yeah. Did anything else crazy happen at COTA last year? Max won.
Max won. We did watch COTA at our friend's baby shower. Shout out to you, Emily. She's also a Formula One fan, so she didn't care. She asked us for updates about it.
Yes.
I remember last year there was a chance Lewis was gonna win, and Mercedes was gonna try and do a one stop to have Lewis win, but then they couldn't pull that off.
Your memory amazes me.
I did just watch a COTA vlog from last year. So.
Okay.
And then I also remember Lando was leading for the longest time. I do remember that because I was if Lando's gonna win this and we can't even watch it live.
Oh yeah.
I was
we were stressed.
I was speed up this baby shower.
This was also when McLaren was getting better at this point.
Yeah.
They were getting podiums, but they still weren't near Red Bull really.
Yeah,
so the fact that we were that excited about it was rare.
Yeah, it was rare.
Yeah, I mean, I am always super excited for COTA. I think that the content that it brings is always great. A lot of the drivers like it a lot.
Yeah.
Daniel Ricciardo won't be there.
He's doing an Enchante pop-up, though. I don't think he's going to be in Texas. I saw people oh, no.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, if he is, is he considered, is he still a reserve driver for Red Bull? Is he still part of, the program at all? Or is he just completely, cut?
I don't think so. He also, I literally just saw it. One of his friends posted a picture of it. It was a
oh my God, the
picture.
hat, yeah.
Yeah, the hat. It said, I'm not retired, but my job is always having fun or something.
Yeah.
And everyone was oh, that's the retirement announcement.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I don't think he's, still a part of the Red Bull family
and
anymore.
I think COTA would be really, a quick turnaround. I think he might show up at one of the races this year. Maybe. If not definitely next year.
Yeah.
But, COTA's too soon.
No, it's too soon.
It's just way too soon.
I also think he's, having fun. He's away from it. He doesn't need to get back.
He needs a break.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Liam's first race, though.
Yeah. How do we think that's going to go?
I really, really, really love Liam.
Me too.
I love Liam so much. And I think a lot of people think Liam's going to do well. So I'm not saying he has a lot of haters or people thinking he's not going to do great. But I would really just love for him to come in and just absolutely knock it out of the park. Like,
I know. I don't want to, like, I hate to put too much pressure since like, he had a great 5 races last year. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see. And also, like, 2 days ago, Helmut Marko yapping to the media again. Oh my god. He came out and was like, yep, these last 6 races, Yuki and Liam are fighting for the Red Bull seat for 2025.
Checo said, what about me? Checo said, I just posted that very embarrassing tweet. And you're going to tell me that I could lose my seat. You're like, I can't, that can't happen mainly because I just made that tweet.
Well, who knows? And Helmut and Christian are not getting along in the media. They're not getting along in Red Bull, but like now it's like really leaking into the media, I feel like, which big yikes. Like Christian came out too.
He came out.
That would be insane. Anyway, he said that Helmut wanted Daniel to leave in Barcelona.
Barcelona.
And then Will Buxton was like, oh, this makes sense because Daniel on that race wrote on his helmet, or like had put on his helmet, like not without a fight. And then Christian was like, I fought for him for as long as possible, da-da-da. They are...
Him and Christian are 2 peas in a pod.
Yes, they are.
Concerning.
A little bit, yeah. So I really hope Liam does good. I hope he's gonna have a lot more media to do, I feel like, than he would if it was like a normal... Austin always has a lot of media, but I feel like he's gonna have a little extra, so I hope he's not overwhelmed with it all.
Who do you think is gonna come in on a horse this year? If any of them were to come in, who do you think would be podium of coming in on a horse? Franco's number 1. Franco would absolutely come in on a horse.
Oh my god, yeah. I can't wait to watch him race.
I can't wait to watch. Oh my... we're going to see Franco. Mm-hmm. Okay, I know we're talking about Coda, but just a little side note. Franco, there's still an open seat at Sauber next year. That's the last one, right?
We technically don't know about the...
Oh, V-Carb.
V-Carb.
But basically. So he's being talked about, but also Mick Schumacher got brought up again just a couple days ago as well.
Bortoletto's still in contention.
We don't know, but I think that if Franco continues doing good, I think that Sauber would be silly to not put him in their seat.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm excited that we're going to, even if he doesn't get a seat next year, the fact that we're going to be able to see him is, I think, really special.
Yeah. I can't wait for that.
But anyways, podium for coming in on a horse. Let's get down to business.
Okay. I could see Charles third. Okay, I'm going to talk this out. Charles third because Ferrari makes him.
Okay.
And I feel like Carlos, they would be like, one of you is doing it. And Carlos is like, I'm out next year. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. Second, because they want to, Valtteri Bottas.
Yep.
And then Franco 100% first.
Yeah. I think Franco... First. Absolutely first. I think he would get on his knees and beg. I honestly could see them putting Liam on a horse as well. As like a grand entrance.
No, because then that would lead to so much hate for Liam. They're like, now you take Daniel's seat and now you're...
Oh, that's actually so true.
No, not
that's
at all.
So true. Yeah, Red Bull, no one at Red Bull could do it.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if they know what's good for him, don't put Liam on a horse.
Or put Max in, and then everybody on the Daniel Groves would be like, he's honoring Daniel. I think it's his name and I just said it. Except for Max would not do that.
No. Who do I think would come in on a horse? I could also see Alex coming in on a horse, but he would be terrified. No, the other Alex.
What?
I'm joking. I said Alex. Said Alex Albon? No, the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just complaining. Damn. Maybe for his 100th race.
I oh my god, I forgot it's his 100th race.
I could see him also having a pop-up.
Yeah.
For like 100th race, do 100th race merch.
He should. And then I think Bottas would. Valtteri would love it. Joe probably. Joe would, I think, love it, but I don't think Joe would actually do it.
No.
Like, I think he would like the concept of it, but he'd be like, I'm not getting on that horse.
Yeah.
And that's so fair. One thing about me is I won't get on a horse.
Oh, yeah, you don't like horses.
I won't get on a horse. Mm-hmm. I have come to appreciate them as animals. I've met a couple recently, and I like them. Not gonna get on them though.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Nope.
I've been on a horse a couple times in my life. Do we think any like big celebrities are gonna be there?
I think Patrick Dempsey will be there.
Mm-hmm.
I could totally see. You know who I think could randomly show up, and I only say this because they're doing a press tour right now, and they would like the media. Is I can see Andrew Garfield somehow showing up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I would love that.
Because he's promoting his new movie now, so they would want him to have press.
Mm-hmm.
And he just seems like the type. I mean, he's British.
Yeah.
I feel like British people like Formula One more than like Americans do.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see Andrew Garfield randomly showing up.
Yeah.
Do you have any predictions for celebrities?
I really couldn't think of anything except
Maybe Kendall Jenner again? Although she came from Formula One Academy, but
I feel like the Austin influencers, I feel like there could be a huge,
yeah.
like, I forget like what their names are, but
we know that May and Jacob will be there.
Oh yeah, May and Jacob will be there.
Yep, we love them.
I love them. They're also like actually Formula One fans.
Yeah, they're McLaren fans. They're part of the in the club, we all fam. That's us and May.
That is us and May. Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious.
In the club, we're all fam. That's literally
what?
us. What? I don't. That's Jacob. What? I don't.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, I love that they have been able to go to like the past few races.
Yeah, they went to Singapore. They went to Monza, and now they're going to Coda.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Any other celebrities?
I don't know. I feel like there's some random ones. We'll be like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting. I'm excited. Definitely like less than Miami, but
yeah, I think out of the 3 races, Coda is definitely the least like where celebrities would show up. Obviously, Miami and Las Vegas are like the ones that I think attract the most celebrities. But I don't know. In general, it feels like we get more and more celebrities at every U.S. Grand Prix, anyways.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. We like talked about this. I feel like we're gonna start getting a ton of news today on Monday. Mm-hmm. And I also feel like the drivers are gonna start making their way over to America early.
Yeah.
I know this is also like a time that at least I saw like McLaren last year. A lot of people like came over early, met with their American sponsors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I remember Leno and Oscar were doing like some dinners and stuff in New York. So
yeah. There was a lot of events surrounding Coda last year where they were early. Yeah, they got here early.
Yeah, and also to get used to the time change. Because then they're in Mexico and then they're in Brazil, which is all like relatively within like a 3-ish hour time change.
Yeah, I remember last year was traveling for work the day that a lot of the drivers were coming over.
That's right.
And like I knew I wasn't gonna run into one of the drivers probably, but like I had my head on a swivel at that airport.
Were you at Atlanta?
I was out of Atlanta, which is an international airport. My head, I was looking for team merch. I didn't care what team it was. I was wearing McLaren merch on purpose, but I always wear McLaren merch, especially when I'm traveling. It just feels right.
Yeah, it does.
I had my head on a swivel looking for any team gear. I didn't see any.
That's so fair.
But that would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been insane. Mm-hmm. Too powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. We've talked a bit about the race. Oh, okay. Before we get into like what we pack and stuff like that, what are you most excited for outside of the race?
See my friends.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. We're meeting up with a lot of our friends. Our friend Marley, our friend Sarah, our friend Emily.
There's so many new friends.
So many new friends we're gonna meet. So many friends that we've like hung out with or met at IndyCar races will also be at the track.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too.
It'll be so fun.
I'm excited to try some food. I feel like there's gonna be good food there.
The hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, outside we have to get some Mexican food at some point.
Okay.
Texas has such good Mexican food.
I feel like we also need to try. I want to try Terry Black's. I know it's gonna be.
What is it?
Terry Black's barbecue.
I've never.
What?
I've never heard of it.
It's like the most. Like Daniel Ricciardo always talks about going there.
Should we go?
Yeah, it's gonna be so crowded, but I feel like we should give it a shot.
I think we should go. And we can make a TikTok about it. Absolutely. Oh, we're also gonna go to In-N-Out.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no In-N-Out anywhere near us.
No.
So we're gonna go to In-N-Out while we're there as well, which I'm really pumped about.
I'm putting you on the spot because we didn't prepare for this.
Okay.
Sprint and the race. Give me your podium.
Oh, shit. Okay.
This is going to be tough. And it could be so wrong because we know a lot of teams are going to bring upgrades. We know Red Bull's supposedly fixing their upgrades before this race. Stella has talked about how there's upgrades still to come this year. My favorite, Stella goes, I'm not going to tell you when. I'll just let the FIA document surprise you about our upgrades.
I love a man that keeps me on my toes. Okay, sprint podium.
Yep.
I'm going to do... Shoot.
I have mine.
Go ahead.
I think Max is going to win. Lando is going to get second. Oscar's going to get third.
See, I was the same about Max and Lando. I wasn't sure if it was Oscar or going to be maybe a Ferrari.
Yeah. I think Max is going to win the sprint because McLaren and Lando have fixed their start issues. But I feel like sometimes it does take Lando a minute to catch up if he falls back or if he's not in the first or second row.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not going to be long enough for him to catch up and get a win.
I think Oscar's going to win the sprint,
Win
actually.
the sprint?
I changed
Wow.
my mind.
Okay.
He's done it before and he'll do it again.
Yeah, that's true.
My race podium, I'm going to say Lando.
Win?
Lando win.
Okay.
I'm manifesting. Oscar, Max. That's my hope.
Yeah.
That's my hope.
I'm going to say Oscar win.
Okay.
Lando second. Max third. I want Lando to win.
Oh, but I would be so happy because for us, we've seen Lando
win.
Yeah. I don't know where that came from. We've seen Lando win. We saw him win in Miami. While I want Lando to win because I want him to continue getting closer and closer to Max in the Drivers' Championship. So while I want Lando to win, I would love to see Oscar win. And if we get to see, like, out of the two Formula One races we've attended, it was a Lando win and an Oscar win.
That'd be crazy.
Once again, Zach Brown, let us know.
We're too powerful.
We will be too powerful.
This I would also, I'm going in with my theory of McLaren going back and forth winning every race after summer break. Monza was a blip. I've talked about it already.
It was a blip. It's fine. We moved on.
Anyway, breaks Lando does really well after break 2. We saw that after summer break and with Zandvoort. Obviously, like, I want him to win. I don't know. That's just my prediction. I want him to win. I want to get the most points because I want him to win the World Drivers' Championship.
Yeah.
Durr. Prediction. Just putting that out there. Lando. I just really like Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is a side note as well. Pato and Pietro will both be there.
Yes.
That's all. And yeah, I threw Pato in there to seem less crazy.
She had to get a word in about Pietro.
I can't. Is it really a Podium Pop episode if I don't say the word Pietro?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, Pato, he was supposed to do reserve driver roles in Singapore, but that is when Felix Rosenkrantz got married. And
congrats.
Oh yeah, those pictures from the wedding. First of all, her dress was stunning.
Stunning.
He, like, Zach, the team, everybody let him have that off so he could attend the wedding and be a groomsman. So he did a bunch of testing and stuff, but his
Mazel tov.
Okay.
Doesn't that mean congrats?
Yeah, but I was into talking about Pato, not the wedding anymore.
Go ahead.
This will be the first time.
I couldn't think of the word.
It's taking you that long. This will be, I believe, the first time that Pato will be there at a Formula 1 race on site to be in the role.
This year.
Yeah, this year. Yeah, very exciting. Okay, let's get into how we prepare for a race. Yay! We're going to talk about... Oh, that was really high-pitched.
Thanks.
We're going to talk about kind of how we prepare at home, what we pack in our track pack, just in our bag in general, and then some tips and tricks, and kind of what I've learned from coming back from races, and what I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I prepare this at home, like at my apartment before I left?
Yes.
Okay. First, let's get into track packs. I feel like that's the most important.
I notoriously love love a track pack.
Yeah.
Me and Christy are a little different, where I am like a firm believer on is if I can bring a backpack in, I'm bringing a backpack in.
I'll usually try and do like a crossbody. I have like a bigger crossbody than
she likes to travel light.
Yeah.
And it works out. I like having all of my stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate carrying things like on my neck or like on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And just like backpacks, it feels like I'm not carrying a thing.
Yeah.
So my track pack has really developed over the course of this year.
Yep.
Miami and Coda are very, very different. Miami, you couldn't bring in anything other than like a clear backpack, and even then it had to be small.
Mm-hmm.
Or you had to bring in like a small little bag.
Mm-hmm.
Versus like Coda, where like you can bring in like a full-size backpack and like no one's really going to say anything. So IndyCar races, majority of them I could bring in backpacks as well. So my development, some essentials, obviously the most important one, two most important ones, water/water bottle if you can't bring water in.
Yeah.
And sunscreen.
Yes.
Coda's going to be hot. Normally it's hot. It doesn't...
Ooh, fingers crossed. It's
Fingers
already gone
crossed.
back up a little bit.
It doesn't look like it's going to be horrible weather, actually. It actually looks like it'll be really nice.
Right now
it'll be in like the
low
high
80s.
70s. Yeah, high 70s, low 80s. While we're actually at the track, which like I'm content with. Like we're still going to be in the sun. It's still going to be humid.
Mm-hmm. No, Texas isn't humid.
It was humid when we were there last time.
No, that was dry.
It was miserable.
It was in the hundreds, but no, Texas is usually dry.
That's true. And it was the middle of July too.
Yeah.
So like it's definitely going to be much more enjoyable weather than we went there for a bachelorette party before.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still going to be hot because of the sun. But definitely bring sunscreen, definitely bring water. The others are like...
First aid kit stuff you might need. Obviously, there's going to be first aid stands, but like quick Band-Aids. Like
Do you have Band-Aids back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good, because I don't have any.
Yeah, like blister Band-Aids if you're wearing boots.
Did you get your tissues?
I did.
Oh, sorry. We're just checking. We're checking.
These races, mainly porta potty situations. Bring hand wipes, bring hand sanitizer, bring tissues in case the porta potties run out of toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be stuck in that situation.
Yes.
I would say also for sure wear a hat.
Mm-hmm.
I've preached about this before.
If you don't wear one, bring one, because you're going to want to put it on.
Yeah, for sure.
And we made that mistake before, and we ended up buying $90 hats.
Okay, they're slight though, so.
And they're slight, and we did do it a bit. We were like, we're probably going to get a hat.
Yeah. I didn't wear a hat one of the days in Mid-Ohio, which was so dumb. I was so sunburnt.
Mm-hmm.
Bring chapstick.
SPF chapstick.
SPF chapstick if you can, or just regular.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think.
Definitely bring, me personally, I love an anti-chafe glide stick.
Absolutely.
Those are life-changing. I don't know how I lived before I started buying those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if we should get another one.
Maybe. We'll see what you've left. I would say another thing, obviously, like if you have medications, make sure you have those packed. Bring Tylenol. Bring whatever, like ibuprofen, Motrin, Tums.
Yeah.
Especially, I've heard Coda is really dusty, so I famously have like contact issues. My contacts are always falling out, getting dried out. So I'm bringing an extra pair. I'm bringing eye drops. I'm bringing some contact solution. I will be able to see.
Yeah. I'm bringing some makeup wipes and some baby wipes.
Yes.
Baby wipes, you can, if you go to like the travel section at like Walmart or Kroger.
Yeah.
And you can get like the travel baby wipes. That's going to be huge because you can use them on your face. You can use them on your body. You can use them wherever.
Clean your pits.
Clean your pits. If you run out of toilet paper, you can use those.
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's super important rather than just bringing like face wipes where you're like, well,
I would say like extra hair clip.
Extra
hair ties.
Yeah.
I also bring stain wipes because I spill everything.
Mm-hmm.
Deodorant. Guys, come on. Let's all be in agreement. Let's not smell.
And the thing is, you're going to smell.
I mean, you're going to smell, but
that
do your best.
shuttle in Miami, the shuttle bus ride home, it was smelly, but you know what? We were all smelly together.
All smelly, yeah.
Do your best, though.
For sure.
I mean, I'll definitely be bringing some deodorant.
Yeah. I usually pack a mini hairbrush. So that's just like a me thing.
I also have
my
a mini
hair
hairbrush packed.
Like, knotted pretty easily.
For Coda especially, we have GA, so we're bringing a little like towel blanket to put down.
Mm-hmm.
Ours is like pretty. It's like kind of like personal sized, I guess.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't take up too much room in the backpack.
Pretty small.
We're obviously packing our friendship bracelets.
Yes.
We're packing hand sanitizer because, again, porta potties.
I would say especially, we haven't done a GA situation before, but you're going to have to camp out, get there really early in the morning, bring playing cards.
Yeah.
We're going to bring some. We have some ready to go.
I'm excited.
So I'm going to get on to one of my, I think we agree on this, tips. Obviously, you're going to need your wallet and your cards. Every track that we have been to takes Apple Pay.
Mm-hmm.
Put your cards in your Apple Wallet so you don't have to dig around your backpack or your purse. It just tap to pay and you're good to go.
Yeah, ideally, you do not want to be pulling your wallet in and out.
No.
One, because there are always long lines, and it's always super quick. You, like, get your hot dog and shuffle around. But also, like, the more you take your wallet in and out, the more likely you're going to lose your crap.
Yeah.
So rather than trying to manage, like, I literally put, like, my wallet, like, at the bottom of my backpack in Miami, and I didn't touch it the whole time I was at the track.
I didn't have to worry about that, like, it was lost. I was like, I have not taken it out today.
Mm-hmm.
And that's coming from somebody who lost her debit card at a music festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, just be careful. Yeah, definitely put your card in. If you have, like, your tickets or, like, your parking pass, make sure all of those are in your wallet.
Yeah.
You get up to the front, and you're, waiting for service to pop up. That happened a lot at our IndyCar races, where it'd be like, oh, sorry, we're waiting for service to get our tickets.
Loading, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I think the Coda ones you have to pick up. If you don't already have your wristband, you have to pick up your wristband.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's on the Coda app.
Yeah.
So as long as it's on there, it should be good. I don't think you would need service to get to your tickets in the Coda app.
Mm-hmm. I would say another piece, obviously, of advice is make sure you're drinking water.
Drink a lot of water.
Especially if you're going to drink alcohol. We plan to. It's going to be a little fun. The lemonade stand, check it out. We've already said it.
Yes.
But make sure you are still hydrating. Like, nothing is going to be worse than if you get too dehydrated and you're sitting there with a raging headache trying to watch these loud cars. Like, no.
Speaking of loud cars, bring earplugs if you need them.
Yes, absolutely.
I have ours packed. I bring them to every race. I haven't used them yet, but if you do have a headache, or maybe if you're sitting at a spot where the cars are extra loud, or a lot of times with the other races going on during the Formula One weekend, those cars are a bit louder.
Yeah, they are.
And they can be a little overwhelming. So definitely do that. Figure out how you're getting to and from the track in advance. If you're Ubering, make sure you are very well aware of where the Uber pickup is. If you have bad phone life, do yourself a favor.
Portable charger.
One, bring a portable charger, definitely. But two, write down your friends' phone numbers on a piece of paper and stick it in your backpack. We've been there.
We've
Gotten ourselves into a sticky situation because of that.
Know your friends' phone numbers.
Know your friends' phone numbers. Know your friends' phone numbers.
We quite literally have friendship bracelets with our phone numbers on them.
Which I found mine, by the way, so I'm literally going to give it to you.
Yeah, 100%.
We're going to wear it like we're like, if lost, please return to Gracie. Phone number. So... And also, when you first get to the track, like, find a meetup spot.
Yeah, get a meetup spot for sure.
Do a very obvious place that's, like, open and be like, if we get disconnected, no matter what, we're going to meet back here.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of places that will be good for that, for Coda. Like, right when you walk in, there's the amphitheater. That's, like, my immediate thought.
Yeah.
Is, like, a specific spot at the amphitheater.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. I mean, like, people are going to be there for a long hours, especially if you're staying for the concerts.
Yeah.
It's going to be late at night when it's over. The last thing you want to do is be walking around the track by yourself with dead phone, not knowing how you're going to get home.
Yeah.
If you are planning on using the shuttle, make sure you know where the shuttle pickup spot is. Make sure you know there's more than one shuttle. Don't get on the wrong one.
Yeah, I've heard that last year they gave you color-coded wristbands, so it should be really easy. Also, like, if you're contemplating between shuttle and Uber and you've never been, get a shuttle. I know it's expensive, but the prices, I promise you, will even out.
Mm-hmm.
And
you get out a lot quicker.
The shuttles have their own lanes. They have their own bus lanes. They are shuffled out because they need these shuttles to get back and forth as quick as possible to keep, like, rotating people in and out. And the lines are going to be long, but I've heard from everybody that shuttle makes the most sense.
Shuttle is definitely the move.
Yeah, and, well, especially, like, if you're, like, we don't have a car, and I feel like,
Yeah, we did the shuttles in Miami, and it was, like...
Those were so easy.
A game changer.
I feel like Miami might be a little better than
yeah.
Coda. because they had a lot of different stops. I don't know. We'll have to see. Also,
Yeah.
it's free in Miami. But the tickets were so expensive.
Too expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Oh, one thing I forgot. I know you're not supposed to bring food or anything, so I don't know if they'll want to confiscate these, but I'm planning on putting liquid IV packets in my bag.
I think they'll be fine with liquid IV
I think
packets.
so.
Yeah.
Biggest tip to Formula One races, don't let in aerosol cans, so bring like lotion.
Cream sunscreen.
I almost said liquid. That is
liquid.
Yeah. Bring in like lotion, sunscreen. You didn't hear it from me, but I heard some people last year had some in the bottom of their bag and they
The spray ones.
got in with it. But you don't want to risk it and have nothing else and be sunburned.
Yeah, no, and I'm sure there's probably a place somewhere in the track that you can buy it, and I guarantee you it's probably like
$15
so expensive.
Yeah,
Also with water bottles in Coda, you're able to bring in a water bottle. A water bottle.
It's supposed to be sealed.
It's supposed to be sealed. Some people, like, obviously they're gonna let like an empty water bottle through.
I don't think you're supposed to.
Even an empty water bottle with the water refill stations?
Oh, I could be wrong about that. Yeah, if you have liquid in there.
Yeah. Some people do say that they've been able to like sneak in ice. I think I'm gonna put ice in my water bottle and try to bring it in.
If they say no, they say no, we dump it out.
I'll just dump it out.
Yeah.
But I am bringing one because they do have water refill stations there that you're able to use. It's just it's hot water.
People have also said the lines are long. So we've heard advice from people to get like plastic water bottles and freeze them. And then bring them in and they'll just melt throughout the day. Bring in a couple.
Yeah, which we won't be able to do the first day because we're quite literally coming right from the airport. But the other 2 days we're definitely going to do that. If anything, it's just going to like be nice if
it's cold.
It's cold. You can just wear it on your neck.
Yeah. The last piece of advice that I think I would have, we obviously haven't been to COTA, but I've heard a bunch of people talk about this, is to have the app. Make sure your favorite teams you have on their notifications or can be updated with it because they have that big fan stage where sometimes they'll do drivers or team principals or stuff like that.
I would love to attend some of those.
I know,
That's like
me
a
too.
need. The other thing with COTA is they do let the fans go out to the track before or like during the podium ceremony. If you want to go on the track and be anywhere close to the podium, you need to get to the entrance of those, which they're marked on the map.
Yeah.
You have to get to the entrance like probably like half an hour left of the race.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna try.
I'm gonna try. I want to
because we have general admission anyways. So like,
Yeah.
if we can find a spot near like a TV screen, be able to see the cars still, but maybe not have the best view, but still get a chance to kind of get up to the podium.
See a bit of it.
We'll need to do some research on that to find the closest one.
That's one of my biggest regrets for Miami is not. We were so far away, so we would have had to leave so early, but not being at the podium.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if you are doing that, just be very cautious because the crowds I've heard get very
pushing, shoving.
Yes. Yeah. So if you do not like big crowds, maybe wait it out and then you can stand near the back and go like do the track walk and have it very casual.
I watched a vlog and people were like ripping apart a fence to get through. So like people are trying to get so close.
Listen, I'm ready to get down and dirty.
If someone rips a fence, I'll go under it.
I'll throw some bows if I have to.
I'll throw some bows.
I will throw a bow.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to, but I'll do what I have to do.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, all in all, I think the whole weekend, it's going to be, I mean, we haven't been to COTA before, so I'm sure we'll have so much more advice after we attend.
Yeah, for sure. We'll let you know about that.
But just in general, I'm interested to see the differences and similarities between Miami. We did a last episode, actually, go check it out if you haven't already, but we did kind of a breakdown on like the differences and our rankings of the different IndyCar tracks we went to. So I'm sure we'll do an episode kind of comparing and ranking Miami versus COTA. I think it's an episode like that's really good just to kind of get an idea, like if you're looking to go to a race next year, like what you prefer. But I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I am so excited. We're going to be with all of our friends. We're going to get to see some fast cars. We'll be in Texas.
Guys, every time I think about it, like I start tearing up. I get so excited.
Yeah, it's weird. Like we were talking about that this morning. Like it hasn't hit us that we're going.
It really hasn't hit me. Truly.
And it probably won't hit us until like we're on the way to the airport.
I'm in the airplane probably.
At which we are having to leave for the airport at like 3:30 a.m. on Friday morning. So
send your thoughts and prayers, you guys.
Yeah.
And if you happen to run into us at all on Friday, and I'm acting a little crazy.
If we're a little loopy, that's why.
I'm sleep deprived.
Yeah.
My last piece of advice, what to do at home, every time I go, a lot of my trips this year have been for races. I'm always like, oh, clean out my fridge, clean out my pantry, make sure I have enough food that's gonna go bad. Like, use up my food, don't go grocery shopping before. Obviously, your necessity things. And then I get home, and I'm like, I have nothing to eat. I'm exhausted. I just got out of a plane or a car ride, the airport, da-da-da. Have something quick and easy when you get home, like a frozen meal, box mac and cheese, something quick you can make. Because a lot of times I'm like, oh, I could just go get food, and I'm like, I just spent all that money. I don't want to spend any more.
Yep.
That is another big piece of advice for at home I have.
Yeah. But, I think it's going to be a super fun weekend.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
We'll like I said, we will be posting so much on our Instagram story.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the best service posting TikToks at the track, we'll probably post those before and after. But definitely keep an eye on our Instagram story because we will be, I'm sure, spamming the hell out of that.
Oh, we sure will. We're just so excited. And if you're going, let us know.
We would love to meet up with everyone.
Like,
come up to us and be like, hey,
oh yeah,
I follow you, we follow each other, like, and I'd be like, yeah, let's get a pic.
I love making new friends.
Yeah.
I've made a new friend at every track I've been to.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's lots of new friends, you guys. Yeah. So definitely come say hi to us. Also, if you have any tips or tricks and you've been before, let us know. Do you think we're missing anything? Yeah, let us know. We are so excited. We will be giving you all the content for Coda.
And thank you for listening.
Next week,
we'll
Tuesday or Wednesday for the episode.
Yeah, do not hold your breath for a Monday episode. It's not going to happen.
It's not happening.
Tuesday episode, probably also not going to happen. We'll probably film it Tuesday night. We'll probably post it Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely.
But we will obviously be doing a race recap as well as like our experience recap of the Coda race, and then we're in a triple header.
Like, it's back.
It's gonna be boom, 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 boom.
We are so back.
And we are so back. And I need it.
I'm so excited.
I'm at my breaking point that I need it.
I can't wait to wake up to some sort of news or rumors or George Russell. Oh my God, he's in America.
Yeah.
Like, why I said George Russell, I don't know. But
big George Russell girl over here.
Russell Sprout. No, I simply cannot wait. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you probably Wednesday next week or at Coda.
Or on our Instagram story.
Or on our
Or on our TikTok.
See ya. Thanks for listening.
Bye.